Hello, it's Duncan from the redundancy.club, and here I am with my daft hat. Friday afternoon, and I've been having a conversation with my mother, and the conversation is germane to people who are looking for employment. And the thing is, you've got to be outstanding. But there's a big problem with that internal dialogue. And it's flummoxed me for years and years. And the problem is, I said to a mate of mine last night that my talent triangles and the purpose pyramids, which is my life's work and has been turned into a game, the product of helping people with 1,000 card game to work out their uniqueness and give them the language with which to self-understand and look at the self-acceptance and generate a compendium of terms, of vocabulary, their skills, their interests, their passions, their success stories, their own narrative, what their imperative is. I've invented a way of you working out, or people using the card game can work out what their imperative in life is, which is another word for purpose. In the big shakedown of all this big conversation I've been having for all these years with so many interesting people, all my thousands of clients I've been meeting since 1995 when I first became a trainee careers advisor, it's all about love. Everything in life is about love. And it interests me, fascinates me, flummoxes me, and confounds me that my grandparents, my parents, my network, friends, professional connections were all a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit constipated when it comes to talking about love, especially when that conversation is with ourselves. So I'm always asking my clients to do the acid test. We have our meeting number one, set out the boundaries, we contract, soft contract, on what we're going to discuss during the coaching program, however long it's going to be. We talk about the confidentiality clause. We talk about structuring our meetings, what success looks like in the thinking partnership of coach and coachee. What does success look like? Please go home, I say to them. In the morning, you get up, you go in the bathroom, you're brushing your teeth, putting your lipstick on, having a shave, whatever it is you might be doing, looking at your bathroom mirror in the morning. But tell a person staring back at you that you love them. Now, 99 times out of 100, possibly even, it's almost 100% of the time, my clients come back to me the next time and we have a discussion and they go, "What the bloody hell did you ask me to do that for? That's the most perverse, kinky, weird, strange thing anybody's ever asked me to do." And no, I can't tell the person that I'm looking at that I love them. And it's almost like we're at the vanguard of this, in this divided, split up, hemorrhaging world, which is increasingly unkind and suspicious of strangers and resentful of others' success. There's a lack of cooperation. There's a schism and a split, and everybody's, it's broken. We're not loving each other enough. I also think to myself, well, hang on, all the most amazing lovers who've had so much love to contribute to society have been, if not, been assassinated, died violent deaths. John Lennon, John F. Kennedy. I've got lists and lists of them. I'm sure you can think of them. Mahatma Gandhi. All these people who have been assassinated. Great people who unconditionally want to contribute love to society. I don't have any answers here, apart from the fact that symptomatically I'm saying society doesn't have enough love and we're not very good at it. And as a cooperativist, I see learning to love again and treat people with unconditional positive regard and acceptance is where we start the relationship from. We don't start the relationship from fearfulness and suspicion and seeking to exploit people. There's a huge majority of people in society appear, to me at least, to be exploited and subjugated. And there are systems in place which lock too many people in the population in positions of servitude. Our laws are written in such a way to maintain the order of things which has existed for millennia. We go all the way back through to the caste system, and we look at the way that societies have been structured in a hierarchical way. We have to be deferent to somebody rather than meet others as equals and respect them on equal terms. Transactional analysis is built upon that we don't demean or belittle or worship and become deferent to others who we regard as being so much better than we are. So I just wonder if there's a questionnaire to be had, or if there's a dialogue that we could generate. What on earth is it about our conditioning, the way we rear our children, the way that we seem to envelop them in a buffer which stops them loving themselves, and that in turn creates issues about the way that they might interact with and love other people? Just curious. Can't help myself. It's a big, big thing. When it comes to the individuation of people, our self-acceptance, our self-actualization in terms of the fulfillment of our potential and these lofty areas that we might grow into, if we learn to how we're unique and what we've got to do to be different, to cock our hat a little bit differently to other people and not be minoritized and marginalized and picked on and isolated and all of these words which I'm struggling for. Perhaps you can help me understand. Perhaps we could grow this conversation. What's the hashtag? Why not love a little? One love, peace and love, all these hashtags that exist on the internet.